Hey everyone, how's it going? Octopus here, and welcome back to Union Cross. We got a high score challenge finally, which I'm really excited for, but at the same time I'm not, because I took a sneak peek towards the percentage medals and I'm like, ugh. We also got a new EX medal, which is tier 8, guys. We are finally hit tier 8. We caught up with JP pretty much. We're like 4 medals behind them, not including the ones we skipped, which I'm going to talk about in this video as well. So let's jump in it. Let's look at what's going on in the game at the moment, and then we'll talk about all the future stuff and things to think about as you're going for this, because anniversary is on like April 7th, guys. If I remember properly, should be April 7th. That's anniversary, so we are right there. So your jewels, try to keep them safe, because we are following the pattern of the EX medals that we just got. We got Sephiroth, we got the Riku, we got all those EX medals, the Xion that we just had. All those EX medals were 5 mercy pulls, so I'm guaranteeing, I gotta stop saying guaranteeing. I'm pretty sure, but it's not guaranteed, that Kairi and Xion will come back as a 5 mercy pull as well, because they've been doing it for all the old EX medals. So we should be seeing Kairi and Xion somewhere around anniversary, maybe even after anniversary, as a 5 mercy pull. So save 15,000 jewels, worst case scenario, save 30,000 jewels. With that being said, let's look at what's going on right now. So this is Sephiroth EX. He's our first tier 8 medal, guys, and he comes along with a trait medal if you pulled it in 5 pulls. Now, the Sephiroth itself is not guaranteed. You can pull as many times as you want from here. The odds of getting this medal are like 1 point something %, not including when you put into each slot, so it's very, very low. Again, I don't do the whole math thing for that. All I know is that it's super low, and you shouldn't be doing it unless you really, really want to spend like 100,000 jewels or try a lucky pull. But guys, a lucky pull is 3,000 jewels. That's a lot of jewels. That's an avatar board, less than an avatar board, or sorry, a little bit more than an avatar board. So you can be doing a lot for 3,000 jewels, like going towards a mercy pull for the new buffer that you guys need. So that being said, let's just look through this whole thing right now. Tier 8, it comes here, it's pre-orb 5 dots, so you only need 1, and if you pull 5 times, then you only need this trait medal right here. This medal is not good for anything except for your pet slot and your friend slot. So if your friend shares it, that's a 21% share right there, and if you have one yourself, you can put it on the pet slot because it doesn't go towards your cost. Then, once the high score challenge is over, you can guild to your Sephiroth EX with it and put a trait on it. So it's a Fantasia Mickey B for Sephiroth only, plus a trait roll. Honestly, guys, if you are the person that has a bunch of jewels saved and you're thinking, what should I do here? Should I pull for this? This is not the only one of its kind. Cloud's gonna come out. Cloud's an upright power version. Does the same thing this does, it's just that he's upright, and then we're gonna get more and more and more. So it's only the beginning of the era. It's only the beginning of the tier 8. As we go through, we're gonna see more of these. So choose wisely on what keyblades you guys want to use. That's the decision you guys got to make. Do I want to waste my jewels right now for this reverse power, or do I want to wait for an upright power, or a reverse magic, or reverse speed, or upright magic? So you guys think about what keyblade do you guys want to focus on. That's the key thing here. They all have the same multipliers so far, so there's not big change there. It's just what attribute they're part of. So like I said, you pull here as many times as you want. You might not get it. You can pull like 7 copies of this medal here, the trait version of it, and you might not even get the original copy. So be careful with your jewels, guys. It is quite scary when it comes to these EX medal deals. If you get lucky, though, you get yourself an amazing looking EX medal. And I do have the little thing over here. It's 15.38, which is way above our AoE at the moment. Our best AoE is like 13.8, guys. A little bit more than that if you're looking at other medals, but 15.38, and all you gotta do is inflict more damage at higher HP, meaning that you're always gonna have this damage multiplier. On top of that, the Sephiroth EX is the first one to have reverse defense down. I thought there was another medal, but I couldn't really find it. I thought Mickey did it for a second, but Mickey's upright and reverse strength up. So this is the first reverse defense down medal in the game for North America or global, and it's pretty interesting, but it's not going to be the only one. There's going to be more medals that come out, easier to obtain, I guarantee you guys, and this is just the start of the whole reverse defense down. Same thing with the upright defense down. Upright defense down is also more common now. It's going to be more common as we go through the game. So don't worry if you miss out on this or anything else in the future. So that's Sephiroth EX. Me personally, I'm not going to try so hard for it. I don't think I'm going to go for the 5 Mercy for that 21% medal. Maybe, I don't know. So far, I did do a poll with Anthony, and that's going to be part of this video. So somewhere in this video, I don't know where, because I don't know I'm going to go to that section. I'm going to show you guys our RNG when it comes to this poll and show you guys how realistic it is to get one of these medals. Now, there might be people with a whole bunch of them, but they pulled or they got super lucky. So that's Sephiroth EX. Doesn't come with anything else. It guarantees you receive 3 mirrors, which is kind of cool, and you receive at least 1 tier 6. Sorry. 1 tier 6 or higher medal, pre-strength, and 1, 2, or 3 orbs. So that's pretty nice that we have tier 6s or higher, which means you get a lot of value out of this. You have a chance of getting really good medals. But again, that's part of just the game completing forward. Every banner starting from now on should be tier 6 and higher. They might go backtrack one time in a while, but we will always see tier 6 and higher because people need to keep up and people need to catch up, especially if you're new. So we are going to see that. It's not going to be something that's uncommon. So besides that, it's up to you guys. Honestly, it's up to you. Me personally, I'm going to wait for anniversary. Every medal gets replaced. Every medal becomes the same or a different slot, so don't worry too much about it. Now is interesting and the part that pissed off a lot of people. I'm not really mad about this. You kind of can't just assume everything, and if it doesn't happen, you can't just get mad at it. It's not how it works. So what I'm talking about here is the percentage medals. If you got VIP, you got yourself a way to get the score. People have been telling me that they've been using the VIP medals to get a score. I haven't verified this because I haven't done it myself. I did a stream with Anthony right before this. I'm going to try it out. But you guys can see that the old Sephiroth is not here and the new Sephiroth is. But we do have that Shion and that Riku and Sora that we just got along with the other Riku. So we only got recent draw medals, not the draw medals that first came out, those first EX medals, which is fine. It makes sense. The banners that just happened makes more sense to have towards the high score challenge. If we got medals from all the way back then till now, people who weren't here playing that game at that time have no chance. So it kind of makes sense that they use the most recent banners for it. It sucks because a lot of people didn't get to pull from that. But like you guys see here, this is still here. That's a chance to get 14% if you guys really want that King Triton. So of course they're going to use the most recent banners, but I still think they should have done every EX medal that they just did. Just as my opinion, I think that's a thing they should have done, but this is what they chose to do. This is what we got to deal with. Would it made a difference if you guys knew that? Would you spend 15,000 jewels just to get yourself the King Triton? That's up for debate. It depends on the person. Personally, you'd rather spend, let's say you pulled 5 times for the old Sephiroth and 5 times for this Shion. You spent 30,000 jewels when that 30,000 could have went towards a new medal anniversary, or even trying to go for this Sephiroth here, or even going for 15,000 just to get that Sephiroth's trait medal for 21%. So it all depends what you guys really want to spend on a high score challenge. You don't pull for the high score challenge. You pull because you want that medal, and then high score challenge is like a bonus for you. For me personally, it's a win-win if you pull and you get the King Triton or the high score challenge medal whenever it's a high score challenge. I think it's the best value because you're getting a bunch of medals all for one kind of like bundle. All right, so let's talk about King Triton. King Triton, guys, huge multiplier, not the biggest single target multiplier in the game. Even though he's random, you really count this medal as single target because you're going to use him for bosses, raid bosses, Union Cross. There's going to be one enemy. He's going to do the damage to that enemy. So compared to medals like we just got, Warrior of Light and Terra, those 8-bit medals, they have the highest single hit damage in the game, especially because of 30%. But without the 30%, they do 21.96, where the Triton here does 21.90. So this is top tier single enemy hit. If you face a group, then that hit goes to everything in the group, which I kind of prefer over a normal single target medal in most cases, because your single target medal also can become a random AoE medal, which turns out really good sometimes, not including Colosseum. So in everything else though, King Triton can be an absolute beast even during AoE mobs, but he shines for that single target. Just screams it. Raid bosses, Union Cross, story bosses, anything we do with just one single target, like that Assault Dragon that we have right now, this guy will crush it. So King Triton, guys, is a really good medal to look forward to, but we are going to have other medals coming out that will have that multiplier. Like in JP, this is a little bit of spoilers, guys, so be careful from this point in the video onwards. In JP, they got Judy and Nick B, which has a multiplier of 26.35 as long as there's only one enemy. So if you're facing a raid boss, whatever, if there's no group. So 26.35 single target damage. That's with a 30% boost. This guy with a 30% boost is going to be around the 24 mark, where that one is at the 26 mark. So it's a 2 multiplier difference, guys, when you add that 30% guilt from the Birth by Sleep trio, Terror, or Warrior of Light. So multipliers get huge. This guy's at 24. That new medal's at 26, above 26. So that's a huge difference, guys, and I think that the single hit medals are going to keep getting bigger and bigger and bigger. So I wouldn't worry too much about polling and going for this King Triton. Personally, me, guys, that's what I'm going to do because I love high score challenges, so I probably will go for it. If VIP is good enough, I'm going to try to just do the VIP route. As for the everything else, like I said, the percentage medals, you pretty much only have yourself polling for a fake Sephiroth. That's only good if you have the real Sephiroth for 21%. So 15,000 jewels you're spending to get this, or you're polling for that Sora and Riku there. I honestly prefer not to use all that. Everyone should have that King Mickey. We got it for free. If you started afterwards, you might not get it right now. I don't think they're handing it out anymore. But correct me if I'm wrong. If you're new and you got one, let us know in the comment section. But I think everyone has 7% besides someone who's like relatively new. And if you're VIP, like I said before, you might be able to complete this with all rewards. But personally, I'm going to try regardless, see what I can do. I don't know why I pushed on home. Let's go look at the high score challenge. Let's look at the rewards. Let's look at how much we have to get to actually get ourselves a copy of King Triton. Again, it's not one of those you have to chase because we are going to get Diz and Scar, which are like the power and the speed version of King Triton. So if you miss this one, you have a chance at the next one and the next one. There's 3 versions of King Triton on different attributes. So if you guys don't want the magic version and you want a speed, upright speed version, Diz is coming out. If you don't want Diz or King Triton and you want a reverse power of these medals, Scar is going to come out if they don't skip those high score challenges. So let's see the rewards. Rewards are going to be, of course, 2 copies for, what is that, 50 million? I think that's 50 million. Yeah, that's 50 million. No, that's not 50 million, is it? Yeah, it is. I thought I was 500 million. I'm like, dude, what? Really? So 50 million, and the rest is magic mirrors, so can't do much there. If you don't get 50 million, you don't get anything special. As for rankings, the rewards, obviously, people are going to get a boosted version. Here's the pre-order one. There's the boosted King Triton. So don't fuse the... If you hit 50 million, do not fuse those 2 medals together until the high score challenge is over. You never know. You might pull for something, or you might get lucky. You might increase your score to make top 1,000. Be careful. Top 5,000 gets a copy of it. So if you try to make top 5,000, that's good enough. As for top 10 at the moment, pretty crazy, guys. Top 10, there you go. They're using a Triton EX with a bunch of Sephiroths. So pretty crazy that people are pulling this much because the RNG on this banner is insane. But you see what people are hitting with 21% medals on their Keyblade. Here's one with a mixture hitting 61 million. Let's see what number 10 is at 57 million. We got 1, 2, they got 43%, sorry, 63% right there alone, not including everything else. So I don't think you need too high of a percentage. We'll see. I could be wrong. But if you guys have the VIP, you can probably do all VIP medals with 1 single hit medal and get away with that. I don't know. I'm going to make my video for that after. For now, that's just a sneak peek of what's going on, what do you have to expect, and we'll see how everything else is. As for the draw, like I was talking about before, the odds here are very, very low. And you can see I already pulled once, but you see Sephiroth EX Plus, a boosted one is 0.058, and for just a copy of Sephiroth, 0.58 as well. And that can be attached to every single slot, so the increase is more than 1%, but it's not that high to actually pull them like crazy. As you guys can see, I did 1 pull with Anthony. I'm going to show you guys that clip right now, and you guys can check out the RNG.
Here we go.
What's up?
How you doing?
How you doing? Okay, well, hi guys. Anthony here with the polls. I'm going to cut him in for this part because he wanted to do 1 poll at least. So we're going to have a poll battle during this update video. So Anthony, be the guest of honor and do the first poll. He's going to get shit.
Are you going to pull?
I'm going to pull, I swear.
He's not gonna pull. He's too chicken.
No, I'm just poor. I'm not rich like you. Huh.
Hey.
Okay.
Moment like this.
Try to guess. Is this guy like... Try to guess what Anthony's gonna get. Anthony, what do you think you're gonna get? I know you're gonna say Sephiroth, but what do you really think you're gonna get?
The original Sephiroth.
Is that even in there?
Probably.
Alright, whatever. Go ahead, Anthony. I'm gonna sing the chant for you because I know you don't care about it. Moogles everywhere!
Give me
Anthony
something I can share.
Something you can share.
For the high score challenge.
Yeah. What's it gonna be?
No.
Kids, did you learn the lessons from this?
I can guilt him, though.
Don't pull. I don't want to pull, but I'm gonna pull anyways. Ah, that was garbage.
Yeah, don't pull.
Yeah, that was bad. It's okay, man.
That was just one, just because, just for fun.
Sad pull, guys. Sad pull. Oh, well, I'm gonna switch to my count now, and I'm gonna do the same exact garbage pull and probably get something worse than that, because that was actually pretty good. I'll be right back, guys.
It wasn't worth 3,000 jewels. I want to press it for you.
Welcome to the better side of this video, where we actually pull a Sephiroth EX.
Worst side.
I'm gonna go for this.
Garbage.
I'm gonna pull Sephiroth EX. Garbage. No matter how much one of my good friends is bullshitting me right now.
Garbage.
Here we go, guys. Sephiroth EX. 3, 2, 1. Moogles everywhere. Give me something I can share. He always screws me up on this chant. Always. Is it gonna be reverse? Reverse. Oh, god dang. Anthony gets punched. 3, 2, 1. Oh! Oh, Shion, what's up, girl? Aqua and Lion's Roar. Ooh, I think I won this pole battle.
That was way better pull than mine.
I think I won this pole battle. Hell yeah. Alright, so since Anthony didn't want to show you, he got on his anti-form. He got negative 60 ground and 173% guilt. So
176.
176? Even better.
Everyone remembers, though, how he says, Anthony does guilt and traits all the time for you guys, but I cut it out.
No, he does garbage guilt and traits. No. I'm about to show you a good guilt and traits. A good one. Don't you dare touch it. Let her play.
Oh, I'll let it play.
Let her play.
I'll let her play. Go.
I don't believe you. Please, extra attack. Please. Just show Anthony the way.
Gonna be nothing.
Oh my god.
There you go.
And this is
I got
why...
negative 60 ground. Suck it.
And this is why you don't pull for this deal. Actually, my pull was pretty good. Alright, back to the update video. So, want to say bye, Anthony?
Bye.
Bye. So, there you go, guys. That's the RNG. Me and Anthony, we didn't get anything, so take your chances. If you really think you're going to spend all your jewels, I got 33,000. I wouldn't even take that chance. Failed to retrieve product information. Good. I don't want to buy jewels. I didn't even want to take that chance, guys. That is a lot of jewels. 33,000 just to get one medal. It turns out a little bit better if I did spend 30,000 and I got the Sephiroth and ended up getting top 1,000. Then there's a lot of value right there. You got yourself a fully guilted boosted Keen Triton, best single target in the game currently, and then you guys get, well, not currently, but like Warrior Light and Terror are almost really hard to get as well. Then you also get the best AoE medal in the game. So if I were to pull Sephiroth and I got top 1,000 for 30,000 jewels, I would say that's value. But again, guys, that leaves you broke and you have a little over 2 weeks to save up for anniversary and what's to come after anniversary. So I would be careful, guys. It is an easy skip for a lot of people, it's an easy pull for a lot of people. Have fun with the game first, guys. Who cares about what people say? This medal's good, this medal's bad. This is not bait. This is a very good medal. Every EX deal that's not a mercy pull for the original medal is bait towards your jewels, because you can pull for 100,000 jewels and not get anything. Remember that, guys. So, missed medals. Ha! Missed medals. Here's the 3 medals that did not come to Global yet. Don't freak out yet. Don't be like, oh, they skipped over medals. They went straight to tier 8. Just because they went to tier 8 doesn't mean tier 7s are bad. We got the Yuna, Pain, and Riku over there. We got the Armor of the Master, and we have Zack. All 3 very good medals. The Armor of the Master is going to be my new high score challenge medal if it comes out. Possibly, because it was supposed to be a mercy pull and it was supposed to be a really good medal along with another medal, but it's not there. There is a whole thing about that too, but don't freak out just yet. There's still time to bring these medals in the game and they won't be obsolete. The whole thing is you don't need the best of the best to play the game. You need the best of the best to make top 100 in Coliseum, but you don't need the best of the best to play the game and have fun. All right? Don't forget that, guys. So those are the missed medals that they skipped over. There's nothing else important in between. The other medals, like I said, is Diz and Scar, and that's for other high score challenges. So really, they skipped 3 medals, and we're straight to where JP is with the tier 8s. It's not that bad, guys. It's not as bad as everyone's making it seem on Twitter. So, like I said before, if I disagree with anything, any of your opinions, anything you guys want to talk about, leave it down below. If you did like the video, don't forget to hit the like button. And as always, thank you so much for watching. Keep on smiling, and I'll see you in the next one.